extra pair of gloves, helmet, my bags, all set to go. Hey guys, what's up? Hope everyone's doing just fine. My name is Winston and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It's actually raining at the moment, so I'm not really sure what to do. I'm riding with a really big group today, so going late is not an option because we're going to reach the late and we're not going to be able to do anything at all. So it's the flag off time for today's ride is about 3 a.m. No matter what it is, rain, sun, wind, snow, whatever it is, we're going to leave at 3 a.m. sharp. It's about 1 right now, but I'm still stuck at work. I'm working at the moment. My log off is at about 2:30. So I'm getting ready as I do my work. So by 2:30, I'm gonna log off, hit the road, and our meetup point for today is Nelmangla, which is at about 3 a.m. Flag off will be sharp 3:15. Let me get my work done, log off as soon as I can, and hit the road. I will see you on the road. Alright guys, the sun is just coming up and the time right now is about 6 a.m. We left Bangalore at about 3:30 a.m. and we've been riding non-stop since then. So we've almost covered about close to 180 kilometers and we've been driving non-stop. Luckily the roads were pretty good. It's the Pune highway, so the roads are really good and there's not a lot of traffic as well. There were light showers here and there, bits of rain, but other than that it wasn't really much of a problem. It slowed us down a bit, but other than that we really didn't have a problem. So we've completed 200. We've got another, I think, 250 kilometers more to go. So now that the sun is up, we're gonna take our first break because man and machine both needs a break. So the first tea stop should come up in a few minutes. We'll stick around for about 5-10 minutes, have a cup of tea, relax, get some rest, and then move on. So initially the plan was to stop every 130 kilometers, but since we're riding in a huge group, different people behave differently, right? So some people are really fast, and then there are some who don't cross more than 80 kilometers an hour speed. So keeping everybody in mind, I've decided to give a break every 100 kilometers from now on, and hopefully we reach Dandeli on time as planned. The majority of the group has already reached here, so we just stopped for a quick tea break. But there are a few more guys who are coming at the back, so we're just waiting for a couple of them to come back. After this, we're going to hit the road again non-stop for another maybe 120 kilometers, stop for breakfast somewhere. Thankfully, this road has some pretty good restaurants, so it should not be a problem. And the good thing is there's no rains. But the bad thing is I've lost my voice. Let me quickly show you the lineup of our vehicles today. So there's my KTM. We've got another KTM 390, we've got a CBR, we've got an Adventure 390, a KTM RC, and a Dominar. Alright, so the tea break is done. We're now gonna go maybe another 120 kilometers because it's almost 6:45. So the plan was to stop for breakfast sometime around 7:30 to 8. So let me tell you about this trip. So this trip is gonna be to Dandeli. We're gonna spend about 2 nights in Dandeli. And as far as the road goes, there are 2 ways from which you can go. So one is there's a deviation which goes through Yellapura. Yellapura is a very scenic ride. However, it will delay you by maybe an hour or so. So if I was riding solo, I would have definitely taken that route. But since I'm riding in a group, I'm going to go all the way to Dharwad. From the Dharwad bypass, it's about 50 kilometers to the resort that we are staying. So we are staying at a resort called Dewdrops. It's one of the best resorts in Dandeli. As far as the bike is concerned, when I bought this bike, I did not expect I'd be doing a lot of touring. But ever since I started touring, I must say this bike is one amazing piece of machine. The engine is very refined, there's not a lot of noise, you can cover distances easily. And I usually travel with a lot of luggage. Even after mounting your saddlebags, you still don't feel anything. The only problem I have with this is it's a completely naked bike, so the wind blast is pretty heavy. Whenever you cross speeds of 90 plus kilometers an hour, the wind blast is pretty heavy and the bike starts to shake a little. But if you're riding with saddlebags and maybe if you're riding with a pillion, the bike is really steady.
On this road so far, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. So for almost a kilometer or two for now, there have been windmills all across the mountain, but it was a little too far for the GoPro to capture. But now we are very close to one of these windmills. If you look at the mountain, right, it's really beautiful. It's actually covered with clouds, so there are some windmills that we can't even see right now. I wish we had time to just go on the off-road trail and just go take a picture under the windmill, but this is not the time for it. Maybe a next time will do, but for now let's keep going. We found this hotel, so we rode about another 150 kilometers from our previous tea stop, and this is the first hotel that we found, and all of us were almost hungry. I mean, I was damn hungry, so I decided let's just stop here, have a quick breakfast and then push off. Unfortunately, two of the bikes in our group have actually broken down, so they've gone to the service station, so they're going to catch up with us later, but the rest of the group is all here. A few more guys are on the way, so I'm going to go and quickly have some breakfast. Not something heavy, maybe something light, because we've got another 200 or so kilometers to go. So let's go, have some breakfast and then get back on the road again. Alright, just finished with breakfast. Just had one masala dosa because we didn't want to have a lot and then feel sleepy. So breakfast done. The next stop is the fuel station because I've almost run out of fuel. While coming, I put almost one tank of fuel and it's almost over at the moment. So I'm gonna find a petrol station, fill up, and after that the next stop will be directly in the resort in Dandeli. I was hoping I'd find a petrol bunk just a few kilometers or maybe a few meters from the hotel that we just had breakfast, but it's been almost 20 kilometers and my tank is completely run dry. I finally see a petrol bunk. So guys, if you're traveling on this road, don't wait for the tank to go dry. You only find a petrol bunk in about 20 to 30 kilometers. So finally, some fuel. With the cost of fuel these days, my god, there was a time when I used to fill up my tank for less than 1,000 rupees, and look at it. Now even $1,000 isn't gonna help me. $1,000 actually filled my tank, not bad. Fueled up, time to go. Onto the single carriageway, just the 2-lane highway. Got another 20 kilometers from here to reach Dharwad, and from there we're gonna have to take a left, but unfortunately it looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna have to take my GoPro off, because since I'm using the vlogging case, the GoPro isn't completely waterproof anymore. So I was really expecting to show you all the way up to the resort, but looks like there's gonna be some change in plan. So for now guys, I'm gonna take the GoPro off, and hopefully if it stops raining on the way, I will record the bit over there and show you what the forest looks like. If not, if it continues raining, I'm gonna talk to you directly at the resort itself. About 1:30 and we've just reached the resort. As per our plan, we were supposed to be here by about 12:30, but with all the delays and all those extra breaks that we had, 1:30 is quite a good time, and I would say we've reached here as planned on time. The last 1.5 kilometer to the resort is really amazing and extreme. For those who love off-roading, it's an amazing track, but for those who don't, it's gonna be a nightmare. So in the monsoon, if you're one of those people who don't love off-roading trails, I would suggest think about it. This is the main entrance to the resort. They've got ample amount of parking space at the very beginning of the resort itself, so you can hold about 3 to 4 big vehicles in here, and then to your left as well. So there are a lot of parking options available for cars, and if you're on a bike, you can just travel on this path to the very end, and you can park your vehicles as there as well. So the resort property is located on the right hand side. You got all the rooms and the tents and the villas and everything on the right hand side, and on the left hand side you've got this beautiful looking forest in here. Okay, so as I was filming, one of the staff just walked up to me and says, "I've seen you somewhere." And I just stood there for a second, and then he says, "I think I've seen you on YouTube." I mean, I was pretty shocked. I mean, for someone so far out here in Dandeli to I've seen my videos, it's pretty amazing. And guys, if you're one of them who's seen my videos and you see me somewhere, please come have a conversation. I'd love to talk to you guys.
अच्छा उसमें देखा भाई।
हाँ।
हाँ अच्छा लगा मेरे को सच। देखा बहुत बार देखा उसमें देख देख के अभी भी मोबाइल देखो ओपन कर से मालूम पड़ता मैं।
ओके। हाँ, सो हम यही काम करते हैं ना, सो जगह जगह
अच्छा
जाके वीडियोस करके डाल देता हूँ।
अच्छा सर आपका नाम है?
विंस्टन।
विनिस्टन।
बैंगलोर से।
बैंगलोर में
एमजी रोड पता है आपको?
एमजी रोड मालूम है सर।
हाँ, उधर से बस 2 किलोमीटर हमारा घर।
अच्छा मैं आरआर में था, राजेश्वरी में मैं।
वो बहुत दूर है।
दूर था, लेकिन एमजी रोड का आता था मैं। हाँ
उधर काम करता था।
हाँ
क्या काम?
कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन में था मैं, सुपरवाइजर था मैं। लॉकडाउन में बाद में इधर आ गया मैं।
हाँ, अब काम नहीं है ना लॉकडाउन में किसी
नहीं है, इसके लिए हाँ मैं।
तो घर इधर ही है।
हाँ
ओके।
अच्छा मेरे को अच्छा लगा आपका ये करते हैं बाइक की।
हाँ
एक्चुअली बाइक तुम्हारी जो बाइक है बुलेट पर बहुत पसंद है। हाँ
बुलेट आदि का है और मेरा वो KTM है।
KTM क्या? इसका मेरे बेटे का एकदम फेवरेट गाड़ी हो KTM। हाँ
फुल फास्ट जाने का उसमें।
हाँ यही बोलता है, हर टाइम बोलता है।
अच्छा सर, प्रॉपर्टी वेरी नाइसली मेंटेन्ड।
ओके सर,
थैंक यू,
मोस्ट वेलकम। और एक बार आओ जाओ।
हाँ सर, अगस्त में हमारा फ्रेंड्स के साथ फिर आ
जाओ सर आप। ओके
थैंक to arrive because of a breakdown, so we've had to alter our plans a little bit. So today we are supposed to go and do all of the water sports that are available, but because these bikes are unavailable at the moment and they're going to take another an hour or two because they've had a breakdown about 150 kilometers away from here, right? So what's gonna happen is we're gonna wait for them. The rest of us are gonna check into our tents, relax, chill, get ready for the evening because they've got some rain dance and they got some good stuff to eat as well. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get myself into the tent, relax, sleep for a while because I haven't slept the entire day. So for now, I'm gonna go get some rest, much needed rest, and I'm gonna see you in the evening when everything is lit up.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, it's almost the end of day one. It's about 6 p.m. right now. The sun is still up, but the weather is pretty good. It's drizzling, but it's not too much, right? So for today we haven't really had a lot of activities because a few of our bikers came in late because they had issues with their bike. So all the activities are going to be postponed for tomorrow, but it's going to be one awesome time because the river rafting in Dandeli is something that you can die for, right? So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification because the next video is going to be awesome, right? That's day 2 of Dandeli. So for now, we're just going to settle in, order a few snacks, relax by the tents, go to sleep, get up early tomorrow morning, and then hit the road, get to the river rafting and all the other activities that we have planned for tomorrow. Until then, it's me signing off. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon, guys. All the ropes, all the ropes, all the ropes. Oh.